until you really get the diagnosis down, and then there's specific therapy that you can tailor towards these babies. So I want to give you sort of an initial approach because you don't necessarily have the diagnosis right away. And so that doesn't mean, though, that you're not going to treat the baby right away. You're not going to treat the respiratory distress. You cannot wait until you have a diagnosis. So I want to go over the initial approach first. We're going to talk about 6 different causes of respiratory distress that are indeed respiratory in origin. One that we're not going to talk about that's respiratory in origin, sort of, is congenital diaphragmatic hernia. The reason we're not going to talk about it, you do run the risk of lung damage if you're too aggressive. So that's something to keep in mind. You also want to monitor the babies for apnea, and that's because if the baby has apnea, then they're not breathing appropriately on their own, and in that case, you're going to need to mechanically intubate them. Babies who are in respiratory distress typically can't feed on their own, so you're going to be giving them glucose, dextrose, either D5W or D10W. You'll monitor their urine output to make sure they're hydrated enough, monitor their glucose to make sure they are getting appropriate nutrition, and also monitor their electrolyte levels in urine. The diagnosis is going to be made both on your clinical presentation and on chest x-ray. Chest x-ray is indispensable for most of these. So you'll see diffuse bilateral atelectasis is going to be everywhere in the lungs, because when you have a deficiency of surfactants, it's not a deficiency in one place or the other, it's a deficiency everywhere. So this will be diffuse bilateral atelectasis. You can also see air bronchograms and then hypoinflation. The treatment here is going to be supplemental oxygen via nasal CPAP. You want to make sure that you're giving the baby oxygen first, because that's absolutely necessary for survival. And then intubate the baby for his nasal CPAP. You don't really otherwise do anything else besides this. These babies will then absorb the fetal lung fluid, and this will resolve spontaneously in the first stage. So it's kind of hard to see here because the picture is a little small. So what you see is peritoneal streaking. This is a better one where you can see the fluid collection in between the lobes of the lungs, as well as the streaking. Next thing is meconium aspiration syndrome, and this is premature labor. There are all risk factors for congenital pneumonia. Most common organisms for congenital pneumonia are GBS and E. coli. The symptoms include respiratory distress, adventitious lung sounds, like we would see in anybody with pneumonia, and temperature instability. Important to keep in mind that neonates do not present like adults. They're not necessarily going to have fever. So you could see normal temperature, you could see fever, or you could see a lower temperature. So you don't always see fever. That's something really important, just in general, to keep in mind in babies who have infection. You can also see more septic symptoms as well.